Welcome back to The Infected. This time I've got Malator, the guy who originally recommended this game, in the chat, and I've got some other experts too, like Brendley, who says that they've been playing this game for 300 plus hours. We've been talking a little bit about the reception this game's received, and apparently there are folks in the audience for this game who ask for multiplayer a lot, which is something that I would imagine. I mean, this game is in the same genre as Grounded, as Sons of the Forest, and a lot of other games that do have multiplayer. And so I wouldn't be surprised if people ask for it all the time, or maybe even act a little entitled to multiplayer. But this game definitely gives me the impression of a game that's got it's got a pretty small team, is what I would imagine this game probably has. And I don't know that for certain. I don't know much about, this developer or anything. But if they don't have a multiplayer specialist on staff, multiplayer would actually be one of the hardest things to do, especially if you built it single player from the ground up. I mean, one thing that was really important to us when we were building State of Decay 2 was to make sure that the game was going to be built for multiplayer from the ground up. And, and we did that. We put a lot of time and effort into making sure that from the ground up, the game was designed with multiplayer in mind, and we still messed up a lot of things. Like, the game still doesn't perform all that great in multiplayer, and so, if you've got a team that built a game from the ground up to be a single player game, you don't have a network engineer on staff, and people are constantly telling you it needs multiplayer. I imagine you'd want to react a little bit like, say, the Goat Simulator team, who, Goat Simulator 3 does have multiplayer, but Goat Simulator 1 did not, and I think it was in response to... Did I just break my axe? I didn't know that was a thing! Oh, that's kind of awesome, actually. Okay, hold on. How do you craft... Let's craft myself a new axe real quick. Split one. There we go. Axe. Craft. Alright, anyway. Axe. I love their response, which is to make Goat MMO Simulator, which wasn't Goat Simulator MMO. It was Goat MMO Simulator. It was not really an MMO. It was a simulator of an MMO, which was a hilarious answer to all the people who insisted that Goat Simulator should have multiplayer. And then eventually they made a multiplayer version built from the ground up to be multiplayer. But, okay, first thing I'm going to do that Malator told me, which is you can harvest a log to get sticks and firewood from it. Look at that. I was trying a bunch of stuff that I saw in other games to try to make that happen when I was playing this by myself without Malator earlier. And it didn't occur to me to right-click a log and harvest it. So thank you, Malator. Let's light this fire and start these guys turning into iron. So my goals today. I'd like to make an anvil. I want to make an anvil, and I'm going to use that anvil to make nails so I can make a bunch of other stuff. I'm also going to start collecting things in here. Did I accidentally picked up some planks. I had no intention of picking up these planks. What does it take for me to build a planks holder? Because I don't want them. Is it placeables? Is it storage? Is it plank stand? What does this take? You know what? I'll just put it right here next to the other plank stand, because why not? Like that. And what does this take? It takes sticks. Okay, cool. I think I've got some sticks. I think I just put down actually the exact right number of sticks. Another thing Malator taught me. Shift right click moves things instantly between inventories. So now, I've got a plank stand. I can carry all the planks I want. I can just keep making planks. That's great. So, oh yeah, I'm going to harvest some more freaking logs. Oh, actually, I saw a different thing, though. Hold on. What else did I see? I saw, in the pedia, there was a storage thing for firewood as well. That also takes 5 sticks. I'm going to put this over here. And you know what? I'm starving to freaking death. So after I place this, do I already have firewood on this thing? I do. Let's light it. Let's cook this meat that I've set next to it. Let's eat the meat. Now, because all I've got is meat, I'm not going to be able to fill up as much as, like, my vitamins and my carbohydrates. They're really low, and there's not a lot I can do about that right now. Because I don't know, I have to go just hunting for vegetables. Let me drink some water. And let me see if there's water in here. There is a little bit of clean water in here. So I'm going to take the water. I'm going to drink what's left in here. There we go. And then I'm going to go, let's grab some more water. I would love to be able to make a second canteen, by the way, so that I don't have to make these long journeys to replenish my water. Like multiple trips. Or one thing that somebody else suggested, by the way, Malator, was that it would be nice if you could just bring the bucket over. But obviously, you know, that's how the game seems to work in the art. That's not really how it works. That's not a real bucket. The game is not aware of there being a bucket. All right, so that's good. Oh, crap. I don't want to burn the meat. Okay, so I've got some meat. So you can see over here, my protein and my fat aren't where I'm hurting. So I'm going to eat these to fill them up, and it fills my hunger up a little bit, but I need to get some carbohydrates and some vitamins. Okay, let's swap out my rocks. So we've got some iron here. So I'll put these iron bits away. I'll put another rock in here, and actually I need to go. How many rocks do I have? Got a bunch of rocks? I do have a bunch of rocks. Okay, so let's put another rock over here, and then we should probably get some more sticks. Bark chips. That is another thing that I can use to make fires, right? Put that over there. Let's get some more sticks so we can finish making that firewood stand. Let's just turn everything into firewood that we possibly can. So let's harvest this and harvest this. And we'll pick up a bunch of sticks and a bunch of firewood. Okay, that's everything we can pick up right now. Cool. We'll run back over here. Add materials. And add firewood. Oh, I could put so much firewood in this. Oh, this is going to be great. Can you also make a stick stand made out of sticks to hold sticks? Because I love having such a sticks-based economy in this game. Actually, one thing I really love about this game is, what was I about to say? I don't know. The fact that they make such use of the, sort of the basic materials. Like these stones, these are your first things you ever pick up is a stone. You just pick up a rock and use it as a tool. And it's the kind of thing that you would expect to move on from in a game. Like, okay, I'm done with rocks now. I'm going to go do something else. But that's not how it works. You actually keep using these rocks to make metal. So I'm going to put that in there. And whatever, I'll just keep holding on to more rocks. And let's keep sawing logs in the background. Okay, so, by the way, I've been ignoring the chat, absolutely, because I remembered so many things that Malator told me that I was just sort of going with those. But, okay, so Malator says once you get aluminum, you can make a larger flask. Flask, not flax. Is there flax in this game? That's a different thing. Malator says that the food doesn't burn. Okay, I was worried about that. I didn't know if it was going to be a bad idea to leave the food there, because in Valheim, it's a bad idea to leave the food there. You don't want to let your food... I mean, unless you're actually consciously trying to make charcoal. If you want to make charcoal, great, leave the food there. But otherwise, do not. Okay, these... Yeah, I'll bring these last logs back. All right, so my most immediate problem is the fact that I have got... I have got limited food. I've learned how to run around and catch frogs. I even caught a chicken. I even damaged a raccoon, though not sufficiently to kill it. So I can get meat, but that's only half the story when it comes to might even be less than half the story when it comes to not dying of malnutrition. So what I need to do is figure out how to get a consistent source of carbohydrates. Now, what I think I need to do, I've got a few seeds in my box. And so what I think I need to do is build a planter and plant those seeds to get a consistent source of food. That's going to take 8 planks, which I've got, 8 nails, which I don't. So that's why I'm so obsessed with getting the metal, because I need to get this anvil. In fact, why don't I just place an anvil? Might as well. Eventually, I'm going to need a larger house than this, because this is... I'm going to run out of space real quick. I mostly built my house this small, just so that... Oh, I bet this iron is ready. Just so that it would be quicker on the stream. This is not a good-sized house. I just really wanted it to be faster. So here, I'm gonna actually. Oh wait, no. Before I do that, let's make even more iron. Let's put 2 iron ingots on there at once. But yeah, the whole reason that I even made this house this small was so that I could just build it quickly on the stream without wasting everyone's time. And also because I was worried about, the fact that eventually... Okay, was that all my planks that I picked up? No, it wasn't. I was worried that eventually... Oops, nope. I was going to, run into these problems, like running out of carbohydrates. That was going to be a big problem for me. And the last thing I wanted was to be stuck still building my house when I had more important things to worry about. So, yeah, so we're going to keep working on this iron. How close is it? Close-ish. Let's let one more generation of the stones go, and then I'm going to see if I can go scavenging for some food. And also, if I head in the right direction, which is not the direction I'm facing right now, if I head in the right direction... there's a village up here. There might be something up there that's worth getting. There's a cave over here. I don't know what's in caves. That seems scary. Let's see here. So, okay, again, I keep pointing out the fact that I'm not reading the chat and then not reading the chat. Okay, so Malator says that shift right click also works for the forge as well, because I guess there's just very few things that can be put in there, and so it's pretty straightforward. He says the only thing it doesn't work for is food. Okay, I'll try to keep that in mind. I think I could go a lot faster if I'm doing that. Oh, Malator says I need to make a spear really soon. What are my spear options? Itempedia, katana, no, stone spear. That's a stone blade, 3 sticks, and 5 plant fibers. Well, that's not too bad. I can do that. Stone blade, 3 sticks, plant fibers. Yeah, let's go out there and do that. So the sticks, now that you have told me how sticks work, I can get some sticks by chopping a tree down. I don't even need to go hunting around on the ground anymore. And I also get plant fibers automatically for wait, why did I do that? Let's harvest. Oh, look, this contained 3 sticks. So let's... Do I have enough stuff right now? I might very well. Let's craft a stone blade. Let's get 3 sticks, a stone blade, and how many plant fibers? Was it 5? Yes! Stone spear. Okay, let's put these guys back together. All right, and then let's just pick up as much firewood as we possibly can. Harvest you. More firewood, more sticks. And bring this log back. You've got to constantly feed the plank machine so that when you need planks, you've got planks. Oh, what is that? What are you? Are you a flying thing or a not flying thing? Let's find out if you're a flying thing. Are you a flying thing? Do you fly? 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 Or can I chase you down? Oh, you're a flying thing. Ah. What the crap? What? No. What? What was that? Okay. Malator? Okay. This is... Okay, I don't think this is worth it. Okay, this bear is... It's the horse from Braveheart. Blonk. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so... I mean, okay. Malator was just saying something about a butcher's block. That I shouldn't bother with certain animals until I get a butcher's block. Let's have a look at a butcher's block. Is it a kind of... It's a food thing, I imagine? Maybe? Food prep... Butcher table? 10 iron ingots. Okay, so I can get there, but it's going to take a while. But is that what I need in order to butcher this bear? Alright, so by the way, Le Coalition is bugging me about a poll that he's done. He's saying that if the zombie apocalypse started and civilization fell, where would you rather settle in? A city, a town, the forest, or a mountain? I think, honestly, I would vote with most of the people who voted, which is a town. You want to have human stuff that you can scavenge from, which means something like a town. But you don't want it to be a big city because it's just going to be freaking full of zombies, and that just doesn't help anyone. So, yeah, and we'll put some firewood in there. Boink. Oh, I can probably put another firewood in there. Boink. All right. So we've just... Okay, I'm going to go quickly just grab the rest of that firewood stuff that I left over here. I think I had some firewood stuff that I left over here, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm going to grab the rest of this, put it away, and then maybe I'll have some chicken and then get out of here. We'll go someplace to see if we can find some carbohydrates for me to eat. So I think, okay, do I already have clean water? No. So let's get some clean water, and let's drink the water right now, and let's get some more clean water. Let's eat this chicken. Wait, no, I'm gonna wait to eat the chicken. I think I've got a little bit more room in my protein and my fat. I'm just missing carbohydrates hardcore. Oh wait, Malator says you can make a cart to move the bear faster? Oh man. Oh, and Quintarius Quincy just raided. Hey there, Quintarius. I hope you enjoyed the raid that my crew did earlier. I couldn't actually come and visit you myself, but folks in my chat were telling me we should go raid Quintarius, and so we did. Thank you for raiding back. That's really kind of you. All right, so I'm going to... Let's leave behind the stuff we don't need to carry with us. Actually, wait, how close are these? Oh, good. We've got iron here. Let's get some ingots going. So, let's get some ingots going while we're gone. And then we're going to go exploring and looking for carbohydrates. So, that means collecting these guys, putting those guys in. Okay, so those two little piles of iron fragments are going to turn into iron ingots. And, yeah, we're going to start heading off in... am I going in the right direction? Yes. Okay, so I don't know if I'm actually going to make it all the way to this village. That might be a long ways. But we're going to try. I guess I'll pick up a rock. I don't know. Why not? So, in case we run into bears... I got my spear. Thank you, by the way, Malator, for telling me to make a spear. I'm pretty sure that's why I survived that bear attack. My health is not great. Hey, Malator, how do I make my health go back up? Does it just go back on its own? Or do I need to do something? Will sleeping bring it back? Oh, so Gamer Geek wants to know why La Coalition is constantly talking about rice. So, yeah, so Gamer Geek, La Coalition, yay, frog. La Coalition just makes a joke out of the idea that we are, whenever we raid somebody's stream, whenever he raids somebody's stream, he acts like he's like an actual raider in an apocalypse who's trying to steal all their food. And so he just chooses rice in particular just because it's weird and it, and it gets a response from streamers, I think. That's my theory. I don't know. The Coalition could probably explain it a little bit better than I can. It's him. Okay, so Malator says sleeping will do it, and also a med kit will do it. Okay, so I'm just picking up some clay, just because I don't see clay boulders all the time, so I figured I'd bring some of this home. Eventually, I imagine I'll probably want a brick kiln, which I assume requires clay, so just hold on to some clay. And let's run around a little bit and see. Okay, so we've got a couple of lakes that I saw on the map that I need to get past if I want to go... What the heck is that? Oh, is that just another... That was weird. If I want to get to that village. But the village is not really my goal. I just want to wander around and try to go to scavenging grounds I haven't been to before to see if I can find something edible that I haven't eaten before. So I'm looking for pumpkins. I'm looking for melons. And I'm looking for just things that I've never seen. Oh, Malator is suggesting I should try spear fishing. Does that mean, do I need to see a fish in the water in order to spear it? Or do you just, like, spear the water and just see if fish happen? Ooh, poke! Oh, man, this thing is so much better than the axe. Oh, Malator says go swimming. Okay, okay, I will. Oh, wait, what is... Oh, that's a bird in the air. Okay. Oh, you can swim. That's neat. I don't see any fish. This water is probably disgusting. Oh, I see some bird shadows. That's neat. Yeah, I don't see any fish. And fish won't give me carbohydrates. Neither will rocks, unfortunately. Though I'm willing to try almost anything at this point. Oh, pumpkin. Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. Harvest. Okay, what did I get? I got edible pumpkins. Yes. Eat, eat, eat. Okay, good. I'm feeling much healthier now. But I didn't. Oh, I did. Okay, I did get seeds. Good, I got pumpkin seeds. So one reason I'm collecting these pumpkins is so I can just eat the pumpkins. But another reason is... I want to be able to grow pumpkins, and that requires pumpkin seeds. By the way, Malator, you said that food doesn't overcook. By the way, I should see. Am I going northwest? I wanted to be going northwest, right? Right, smack into the other lake. Cool. What the heck was I about to say? Dang it, I keep forgetting what I was going to say, Malator. I had a question for you, and I've completely forgotten it. Oh, well. Maybe I'll think of it later. Oh, another frog. Bloink. There you go. Harvest frog. Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Yes. Okay, so Malator, thank you for... You figured out what I was going to ask, which was what happens if food goes bad. Because you were saying that food doesn't overcook, but can it spoil? And if it can spoil, like, am I out of luck? Like, should I maybe not be killing every single frog that I see? Because I'm not going to be able to eat the food anyway. Because I can't eat it fast enough. Let me look at my compass again. It's really easy to get turned around. But yeah, so it sounds like what Malator is saying is that food will rot, but you can make biofuel out of it. Wait, what did I just hear? I don't know if I've got the volume of this game turned up loud enough for you to be able to hear things. So I just turned it up just a little bit. I mean, there's not a lot of sounds, but I just wanted to make sure that I'm not the only one who can hear the game. So Malator says, no, you'll need spoiled food for biofuel until you get automated oil production online. Yeah, okay, so... There are automated, like, resource extractors in this game, which, like, so much. So, I'm glad that the saw table or whatever, the thing that makes planks. I'm glad that thing is sort of operates on its own because it sets a tone. Because apparently there are, like, a bunch of other automated things that you just sort of build that just get resources for you in this game. And I think that if those came out of the blue after a lot of manual creation of stuff, it might seem a little bit weird. But this game just basically from the off, it's just like, oh yeah, no, stuff just works. You know, you just make a thing and it does stuff for you. It's fine. You're playing a video game. It's okay. Okay, so here's a cave. Am I ready for a cave? Or is a cave a stupid idea right now? I don't see anything in the cave right now. It's marked on the map like it's something cool and special. Okay, Malator says yes, caves are mostly safe. Now, are you just telling me that because you want me to be attacked by a bear again? Okay, that seems like a rock. Cool. Quintarius Quincy also says, yeah, totally safe. But I feel like there's a tone. There's a tone in what you're saying. that maybe might be a little bit sarcastic. I don't know. It's real dark in here. Oh, is this something that I could, like, pickaxe or something? Okay, that's just a regular ass rock. Oh wait, no. Oh no, that was some kind of ore. Lead ore. Oh, that's neat. So Coalición is posting tons and tons of, like, panic button emojis. He's like, the enemies in this game are vampire zombies. What are you doing? I mean, I don't see any, right? I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure this is fine. This is just where you get metal. This is just where you get metal. It's totally okay. I don't know what that is. Wait, so Fallstar says don't get stung in there? What do you mean don't get stung? What does that mean? Wait, did I miss a pickup item? Okay, you all are making me nervous. I'm getting out of here. All right, so I've almost filled my inventory. I mean, it can't stay daytime much longer, right? So maybe I won't make it all the way to the village. Because, yeah, I'm halfway to the village. Can I sleep in the village? Or do if I need to sleep, will I have to get all the way back home? Because my health is kind of low. And I should probably sleep before I risk encountering anything dangerous. So is it dangerous for me to be over here? Should I start heading back? Bok? Bok, bok, bok? Bok, 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 bok? Okay, I swear I heard a chicken. Ugh. Okay, Malator says the village has enemies. Okay, you know what? I'm heading home. It's 7:56 p.m. It's going to start getting dark. I'd like to get home and sleep before I... Oh, chicken. Oh, no, that wasn't a chicken. That was a freaking something else that flies. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, I'm going to start heading home so that I can sleep, so I can recharge my health, and so I can try to make more iron, and we can get an anvil going, and start to, you know, maybe plant some... Oh! Chicky. Yes! Give me your breasts. Okay, awesome. Okay, that's enough. Oh, Malator says, note that your stamina is capped at 50 when you're malnourished. Oh, you're right. It only does go halfway up. So what defines malnourished? Is it just any one of those bars being lower, being like at 0? Basically, does that count as malnourished? Okay, getting closer. I really don't want to be out when it's... Because it did say PM, right? Yeah, okay, 8:23 p.m. The sun sets pretty late around here. Is this like the Pacific Northwest in summertime? Peroxica says rotisserie pigeon can be delicious. So yeah, Fallstar, Pacific Northwest Fallstar agrees that this is probably the Pacific Northwest. You and I are experts in the sun never going down in the summertime. Not never going down. If Mad Max RA is still here, I'm sure that he has actually seen the sun never going down. Oh, crap. Okay, that was too much. Let's drop a rock. Yeah, and the worst problem is the sun never shining in the winter. I actually like sunny days. Summers in the Pacific Northwest is amazing because it doesn't get... Some days it gets too hot, but most of the time it's not that hot. Oh, man, I love racing frogs, by the way. But you get just a lot of sunlight, and it can be great during the summer months. But the winter, you really pay for it. I have gone off track. Let's try to go east now. Okay, I think I'm going to make it home before it gets dark, because apparently it never gets dark. Okay, so Pacific Northwest Fallstar says that they live east of the Cascades. So it's basically a desert out there, and it actually does get unbelievably hot, up into the 110s. So, okay, yeah. We have it a little bit nicer over here in the Seattle area, west of the Cascades, where we've got, we're basically cooled by the Puget Sound. All right. So we have got now our... Let's drop off things we can drop off. Like all this lead ore, which we now have. And some of these. I'll hold on to I'll hold on to the rocks because I'm about to use these. And let's put the clay away. Put the seeds away. All right, we got a bunch of rocks, but we need a bunch of rocks. So let's grab the ore. Grab the ingots. Let's put some more of these guys on. And can we stack ingots? No, we cannot stack ingots, so we might need another box. Well, how do we make another box? Let's see. Placeables, storage, box, 8 planks. Well, good thing we've been making a bunch of planks, because yeah, I think we are running low on storage. So there's a box. It is starting to get a little dark. Okay, we got our planks. Let's make some more. Plank, 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 plank. There we go. And let's take all the metal out of here. And just say, this is our metal box. Metal, 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 metal. That's a rock. Metal, 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 metal. There we go. It's nice and organized. And then this doesn't have any metal in it. It's got clay, a bunch of sticks and things, but yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, starting to get dark. These guys are almost done. So let's let these guys finish. And let's... Oh, wait. You know what? I've got room to eat some food. So let's have some chicken. Eat. There we go. Oh, I could probably afford to eat some frog as well. So let's go do that. Light this. And let's... Okay, yeah, so I can't just right-click the food. Need to place it manually. And then we got 60 clean water. Let's quench my thirst and collect some more clean water. Now we're empty of clean water. So yeah, we're just going to finish these little iron fragments. There we go. We have finished them. And we'll put 2 more stones on there. Well, I guess we'll just let that food cook overnight because it doesn't overcook. Let's go to sleep. Okay, now we got to watch the clock. I made this mistake before. We have to wake up at a good time. Let's wait for 5 a.m. Still a little bit dark outside, but mostly fine. We're hungry. So let's grab ourselves some froggy bits. And eat. And eat. And that's... I can get a little bit more protein in there by eating this. I'm getting a little bit of vitamins from it, but not really a lot of the other stuff that I need. So here, I'm going to cook these guys. So my eggs are not going to spoil for a while. The chicken might spoil, so I'm going to start cooking the chicken. Oh, I should also I'm going to drink my water. So one of the downsides of streaming survival games is there's just so much maintenance that you have to do, right? Because it's like already this session you have watched me do this little water run thing here, where I'm like pouring dirty water in, getting dirty water out, pouring dirty water in, getting dirty water out, and pouring dirty water in. And this can actually be kind of relaxing to do repetitive tasks like this when you're playing a game by yourself. But when you're streaming, it just fills me with anxiety to be streaming a game and making you watch me do all of these things. Which is one reason why I think sometimes it's probably a good idea to pop into a game, like do a bunch of that maintenance work in advance on my own, build up a store of things, and then come back later and sort of show you what I did, and then do the interesting stuff with you all as the audience. Malator says cooking, crafting, and spoilage time are not sped up by sleeping. You know what? I feel like I might have seen that. I might have noticed that. It looked like my iron fragments got done in time, but I think I might have just been away from them long enough that they finished. It might not have had anything to do with the fact that I was sleeping. So I'm going to need some more stones. So how about... Oh, here's one. And we've got a bunch of big, annoying rocks out here. Let's poke them with a spear. No, let's pickaxe them and pick up some more stones. Alright, gotta pick up each stone one at a time, just like in real life. Wow, I am holding a lot of stones right now. Okay, I'm just going to put every stone that I can in this box. Keep a handful of them. Okay, we've almost got... Oh, there we go. All right, so keep these guys, put these guys down, and we'll just get... I think... Yeah, we've almost got the ingots. We've got 3 ingots, and we're about to be able to make 2 more, and then we'll be able to make an anvil, and that will be amazing! We'll be so proud of our anvil! Oh, Malator says, since they're cheap, I make 3 saw benches because logs come in 3s. That's a really good idea. I like that. I keep forgetting to update this thing. And so, yeah, having 3 of them means at least if I infrequently remember to do anything with it, then at least I will, have done 3 each time I visited. That's a really good idea. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do a saw bench. Let's line it up so that it's kind of sharing a log repository, I guess. Does this line up? That lines up. Or, yeah, or I'll put, actually, yeah, I'll put room for a second log repository next to this. And what does it take again? It takes, 4 logs. Well, that makes sense. Let's also, while we're here, let's just put more log storage. So we'll just have one place to pile all the logs. And I always forget that it's tab to get away from this. And then let's make another one. Where does my other one go? Let's say we're going to put another one right here. I'm just messing around. I don't know. There's no good place to put one, really. No bad place. There's also no good place. Actually, maybe I'll just put these ones back to back or something. Or Oh, I know. Yeah, let's have them stack up their planks next to each other. That's a good idea. There you go. We'll do that. Okay, so let's go get a bunch of logs. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm betting that I've got some iron fragments. So I'm going to grab these logs. I'll stick them in here. Then let's go check on our iron fragments. Yep, we got fragments. Okay, these last two, these are going to get us the ingots we need for our anvil. And then we're going to still need more ingots after that. But at least we'll have accomplished something. It is 6:30. I think I've been doing this for... Yeah, I've been doing this for about 40 minutes. So it'll be a good time to stop soon. Oh, whoops. All right. And then I can get a bigger tree than this. So Malator says, once the anvil is done, I should make a cart. It carries logs, animals, or chests for trips with lots of loot. Wait, so you can just pick up an entire chest and put it in the cart? Do you actually drag a physical cart around the world, or is it like just a weird little conceit in your inventory, like in Neo Scavenger? Okay, since I got some extra logs out of that... Ooh, and a stone. I think I'm going to harvest at least one of them. Get some bits that I can use to make the storage. Malator says you actually drag around a physical cart. Well, that's amazing, and I love it. Oh, I have 5 sticks. Okay, fine. I'm going to go put away this. Boink, boink, boink. What are we doing here? Oh, good. We've got our ingots ready to go. Okay, we're making 2 ingots, and that's going to give us the anvil. I need one more stick. Was there one more stick here? I think not. So we'll harvest this. Collect more sticks. Actually, oh, wait a minute. I have 6 in storage, don't I? I didn't need to actually make more sticks, but whatever. It's fine. So now we can pick up 3 and go boink, boink, boink whenever we want to make a bunch of planks at once. That'll give us 6 planks in one go. That'll be great. As far as storing stick... Okay, I've used up all of my stick storage. Once I get nails, I'll be able to make a thing. I'll be able to make a special stone box. It's just for carrying stones. And I won't necessarily have to be using all of my inventory space in there to do the stone thing. Okay, still working on that. So, Malator and the Coalition are discussing what's in this game, and Coalition is like, so there's no guns, but there's oil and vehicles? And Malator says, yup, why don't you ask the devs about it? I'm sure they'll be really annoyed. That's great. Because, yeah, I bet they... I mean, I know how often I get asked about specific guns for State of Decay. I can only imagine that a game with no guns at all probably gets asked about its lack of guns all the freaking time. Okay, so I just put 2 ingots in there, and let's get 3 more ingots. And I've got an anvil now, which means I can... What can I do? Let's look at what I can do. Is a nail a resource? Is it an other? Is it a bulk item? It's a bulk item. Nails. 5 iron ingots to make 50. Okay. So it's not just 1 iron ingot. Oh, no. Not 1 iron ingot to make 10 nails. It's 5 iron ingots to make 50 nails. I mean, yeah, I guess if you're going to be making nails, it does kind of make sense to make a bunch of them at once. Okay, but that's going to take a long freaking time. So I'm thinking that probably actually the best thing that I can do next is not to necessarily just sit here and focus on the forge again. I should probably range around looking for more food again. But that's something that I can do a little bit later because I think I am basically out of time. I should go do something else. So Malatour, thank you so much for the guided tour. Oh yeah, so Coalition, yeah, that's right. In State of Decay 2, the annoying things I get asked about all the time are weather and motorcycles. That's true. Those are definitely on the list. But yeah, so I should wrap this up. But thank you so much for suggesting this game, Melitor. There's a lot of interesting stuff here, and I know that I've barely scratched the surface because I have not yet gone to a village. I have not yet built a cart. I haven't even made any nails yet. So I think the next time I do this, so maybe I will take a little bit of time on my own to try to get some carbohydrates going while building up my iron so I can make nails. But I think that probably the next episode should be about me making a cart and dragging a cart over to a village and seeing if I can scavenge something. Unless you tell me that's a bad idea. If there's something else I should do first. Paroxicus is suggesting that actually, in State of Decay 2, what it really needs is an electric car, because it can be quiet. That was actually in our original plan. Unfortunately, I think that it was going to take a lot of effort to make the audio for an electric car work, because, you know, the audio for an electric car would work very differently from the audio for a gasoline car. And we just didn't have the time to devote to that particular detail. And the audio team was like, we're not doing an electric car that's like some fake electric car that doesn't sound like an electric car. So we're like, okay, we won't do electric cars. But you know, maybe someday, because that is clearly and obviously like the role of that in the game makes a ton of obvious sense. Like you hear about there being an electric car in a game like State of Decay where the sound of a car is really important to the game. And it seems obvious, like, oh, of course, an electric car is an interesting upgrade. So that's a cool idea. I'd love to do it at some point. But yeah, we weren't able to do it for State of Decay 2. Let's see here. Okay, so Melitor says that plan is actually good. That I should cart a second spear and a couple of chests in the cart. Okay, so can you just construct stuff in the cart, or you know what? We'll leave that to discover in at a later date. For right now, I should wrap this up. So thank you again to Melitor for making this series happen. We're definitely going to come back at some point and see what it's like to cart some stuff to and from a village.